Hey, hail and well met. Welcome to episode I don't remember of
13.
our 13. Oh, lucky 13. Perfect for the Westgate Irregulars. I am Eric Scott to be the DM of this campaign. Welcome to the second part of the Tomb of Horrors, where things go sideways and it goes in unexpected directions. Probably. And on that note, take it away, Aaron.
Hi, I'm Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Brimstone Angels saga, a 6-book series set in the Forgotten Realms. And I play, sorry guys, I have a long week. I play Cecilia, a half-elf who's definitely not a warlock.
Oh, you almost gave it away.
She almost slipped.
Everybody was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody suspects a thing.
That's right.
I'm going to tell you about our sponsor. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is a strategy game that unites iconic Dungeons & Dragons characters from novels, campaigns, and popular shows into one epic adventure, which includes Frida Havilar Emahan from the Brimstone Angels saga. The game is available for PC and Mac on Steam and Web, Xbox One, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, iPad, iPhone, and on all Android devices. So we have a cool Electrum Chest code. It is currently not working, but it will hopefully work very soon. So if you just hang out for a second, we will get it fixed.
Yeah, background gnomes are working on it.
Top minds are working on it. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check it out at idlechampions.com.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Rhiannon Held. I write urban fantasy as Rhiannon Held, and space opera is RZ Held. And I did not remember to get this organized beforehand, but we had what we want to do is send some hype the way of some of the people who were helping us out for Extra Life. So I'm going to say a little bit about the Three Black Halflings podcast, because 2 of the 3 Black Halflings were on our Extra Life stream. So it's a podcast, 3 nerdy friends, strong opinions, even stronger charisma scores. Join them in their quest to explore diversity in the incredible worlds of D&D and pop culture, while dealing out DM tips, thought-provoking conversations, and a band of guests and good times. So I'll put the link to that in the chat in a second.
Nice.
I play Artemisia, half-elf sorcerer who is very fashionable and really likes lightning.
Hi, I'm Yang Wang. I'm a writer and a filmmaker. I play Stong Mac Guck, the barrel-chested, barrel-wearing, very hairy heir to the Murder Bear tribe.
Hi, I'm Emily Tang. I play Keyleth Amakir, and a Varial necromancer who is torturing people with this awful Tomb of Horrors right now.
Although just at the moment, she's playing Sturge for Steven, because Steven is not here. So,
and I'm a writer and game designer at Wizards of the Coast, which I must mention so I can say my disclaimer. All thoughts and opinions expressed in this stream are my own and do not represent Wizards of the Coast.
Hey, I'm Randy Henderson. I play Rogar Battle Baron, a dwarf cleric. I guess I'll throw out there also we had a member from Side of Suspicion. The other Side of Suspicion is the podcast. It's a supernatural comedy podcast.
Nice.
You should check that out. And we also had, of course, people from, I always just want to say Altero, but Roz and gang. They have an awesome new stream going too.
You can check them out over at their channel, A Filthy Lot.
A Filthy Lot, yeah. And then I do want to also mention that last day to get in on that awesome Phoenix Dice deal. So go to phoenixdice.com and enter Extra Life. You get 10% off on top of all of their awesome deals for the holidays, and then they donate 20% of that sale to the Extra Life team. So, good time for some Christmas shopping for yourself or friends or your DM or your players or whoever. So.
Excellent. Well,
Okay, it sounds like the code works now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Big ups for Trevor. Thank you.
Thank you, Trevor.
And if anybody speaks Japanese, read our chat and decipher whatever message that is.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Okay. I hope you're not swearing in Japanese. We don't have the chat disabled for swearing in other languages. Okay. So
That's
here
Twitch's
we go.
problem.
Yeah, that is Twitch's problem. And one of many. Speaking of problems, however, I have taken the liberty of rolling initiative for you all those of you who weren't here to roll initiative for yourselves, because the flumphs have lost patience and are starting to riot. But first, we're going to go to Artemisia. Artemisia, at the end of the previous session, the stress and frustration and fear and terror of the Tomb of Horrors had finally got to you, and you had disappeared into the ring. You're sitting in the study. It is comfortable and safe and secure. Everything seems to be correctly sized for you, though. Not larger than normal like it used to be, because your memory is of your father's study. Instead, it seems that this study is very suited for you. Well, maybe not for you, because you are not alone in the study. In fact, your sister is there.
Oh, that's
and she is reading a book, paging through a book which has a rune on it, a very familiar looking stone book. And she says, I had wondered when we would have a moment to talk.
I don't think that's me.
Well, Artemisia doesn't think it's you either.
Yeah, but her golden mask is sitting on the table, not too far away from the book.
Okay. Are you a figment? If you were a figment, would you admit you're a figment of my imagination of this world?
What a fascinating question. Are we not all figments of your imagination?
No.
Or are you all figments of my imagination?
Oh, alternate me is insufferable, or your image of me is insufferable.
Well, it's replacing Lilton, so I'm thinking there's some kind of lead over.
I don't know if you can make this judgment call.
You know, I'm glad you gave me an opportunity to purge this place of the foul influence of that man.
I mean, I'm glad too, but I'm hoping I'm not gonna regret it.
Oh, I did not come here to fight. I came here to talk. Your friends are the ones doing the fighting, I'm sure.
Are you? So you're not a figment? That you got in here? Are you the other one?
Other one. I suppose, from your perspective, yes. I am she who determines the course of the world. I am the Witch of Destiny. I am called the Golden Raven by you and your compatriots. I am Cecilia.
She's backing up. Artemisia's backing up. Like, got the
Now.
spells ready.
There is no need to have conflict. She stands up slowly. You are my sister, after all.
But didn't your sister become a dragon? Was that yours?
Was it? I think you are my sister. I think you are the true Artemisia. Just as I am the true Cecilia. And the one you know is but a shadow. I cast many shadows. She is but the last.
I think
Would you
she
be a
did this-
shadow?
No. Wait.
I see.
What's the right answer here? I'm not a shadow.
I like this place.
Well, it's mine.
I think I will keep it.
No.
No.
Can Artemisia, well, the way she knows how to get people out of the ring world is to touch them and take them out. So,
Uh-huh.
can she get close enough to touch the Golden Raven?
Yes. You step toward her, you feel this just aura of power leaking out of her. And she says, yes. Take my hand. Show me where you are hiding.
Oh, no, she's not going to do that.
It is inevitable. I have foreseen it. I know all. And you will take my hand.
You don't know where the others are, though. She's going to back up again.
I was hoping to do this like sisters. It has been so long since I have had a sister.
Whose fault is that?
Definitely hers. She conjures a golden scythe between her two hands. And she says, well then. She pulls it back as though to attack you.
So Artemisia is gonna see how much the Ring World will answer to her.
Okay.
So she's gonna sort of like reach behind her and sort of mentally be like, okay, there's a door. There's a door immediately behind me, and I'm gonna open that, and then I'm gonna slam it behind me.
Yep, there's a door. You go back through it and slam the door shut. The blade, a golden blade of a scythe, comes through the door, not 2 inches away from your nose.
Okay, now it's a brick wall, not a door. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay. So.
And then cracks start spreading through the brick wall.
Okay. Well, she can't. There's something to be said for trapping the Golden Raven here, but she can't warn anybody if she doesn't go back. So she's definitely not taking the Golden Raven back to sort of out of the ring, because that's where everybody is, she assumes. So I'm thinking that what she's going to do is she's going to use telekinesis and then do kind of this like the horror movie hallway thing where it just like goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes.
Okay.
And she's gonna like float down sort of as fast as she can and try to get enough distance so that when she drops out of the ring into the real world, the Golden Raven is a good ways behind her.
I see. All right. So yeah, you start heading down the hallway, and the hallway stretches out behind you like something made of putty. It just stretches out behind you. The brick wall shatters, and the Golden Raven, golden wings behind her, comes flying, streaking toward you. Scythe at the ready.
Shoot, if she's right behind her,
Says,
she's not.
yes, run. Run as much as you like. You
okay.
have given me this world, and I rule this world.
No, this is my world. My world.
You are
okay.
welcome to fight me for it.
Bronze dragon?
You try and turn into a bronze dragon?
Yeah.
Nothing's happening.
Ah, dang it.
All right, she comes streaking toward you. You could duck out of the world if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
I mean, I think that Artemisia really wants advice. So I think that the plan that will probably not work. But the plan is that she will duck out, ask for advice, and then if people agree that maybe it's a good thing to tie up the Golden Raven in the ring world, she will go back in.
Okay.
So she's going to duck out.
So you just concentrate on the ring and kind of right into it, just as the golden scythe cuts through the air where you were. And you find yourself in the midst of a wild melee and storm of angry flumphs and your companions.
No.
Calamari.
So, cue up roll 20 for us there, Yang Yang.
Done.
Okay, so like I said, I have rolled initiative for some folks, and some people rolled their own initiative. And the first thing that happens is Artemisia appears, boop, at the top. And
Would she be by Rogar, because Rogar had the ring in his hand?
no,
Oh,
actually, you just
Did I?
appear here at the top. And a bunch of flumphs lie cooked in the middle of the abbey. And the other flumphs nearby are starting to go a little bit nuts, and you hear just psychic rage and terror and destruction coming through all around you. It's like 100, well, or in this case, more than 20 voices just screaming in rage at you. All right.
Going, I'm sorry.
Yep. And then the only like physical voice that you hear is Rogar shouting that. Okay, Stong, it is your turn. What do you want to do? So the flumphs have started to descend upon you and your companions. Their noodly appendages coming for you.
I think from last time, Stong generally knows that these are good creatures. So if he can, he would prefer, like, he wants to try to, like, not hurt them, but, like, figure out how to calm them down. Is there a roll I can make to see what I know about flumphs and their, like, psychology?
Why, yes. Make a Arcana roll, please.
Arcana. Okay. 23. Well, I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
So, this is what you know. Flumphs are mysterious creatures that live in the Underdark, propelled through the air by jets whose sound gives them their distinctive name. Flumph, flumph, flumph. Flumphs glow faintly, reflecting their moods. Soft pink means it's amused, deep blue is sadness, green expresses curiosity, and crimson is anger. They're all crimson.
They're all crimson.
Even though they have different colors on the map, you know. They communicate telepathically. They are, they feed on mental energy, psionic energy. And they often experience the thoughts, emotions, and desires of creatures around them. So, generally calming them down involves being calm around them, perhaps?
Okay, all right. Can I make a roll to do yoga and breathing exercises?
Sure.
So he really doesn't want to hurt them. He's going to generally like stay in the corner, and then maybe he could draw all of them in, and then from there he could sort of either trap them or something. But in the meantime, he's going to think real calm thoughts.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make a wisdom or charisma check? Either of those.
Definitely wisdom. 15. Oops.
Okay, 15. So
How much namaste does that get me?
you think that three flumphs, specifically the three that are closest to you, are starting to calm down. You can see their colors change slightly. And I will update them with different colors, in fact, because I can. They become green instead of red.
Oh, okay, good. Welcome, Raiders.
Hey!
Yeah.
The roaming D&D has just raided us with a party of 5.
Sweet.
Welcome. What
They're
happens
about to
when
be
people
killed by a
rape?
bunch of flumphs. I mean,
No, we are.
They're
I don't want to
fighting
kill
a
them.
bunch of flumphs.
Would you rather let the flumps kill you or kill a flumph?
I mean, if it came down to it, you know, it's a hard line to cross. But if it came down to survival, you know, it'd be different. But for now, let's see if we can calm them down. So yeah, that's it for Stom.
Okay. All right. Sarshan's turn. He looks to Cecilia for guidance, like, should we kill these flumps?
Do I have any idea what these are?
They're floating creatures with tentacles. You could make an Arcana check, and you might know something about these creatures.
I mean, just seeing a flumph, I feel like my first reaction
Nice.
is no. Hey,
Oh, we know the same thing.
23.
Yeah, you know basically
Everything
the
you
same
said
thing.
before. Like, they're good, but they're gonna try to kill us. So, defensive maneuvers.
You see all those colors in the aisle in the middle?
Mhm.
That's all flumph blood all over the place.
Ugh.
Because you did lightning bolt and kill, let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 18 flumps.
I
Just-
mean, we didn't like.
Technically, the altar did it.
Yeah.
Sure,
Guys,
So the
show
dungeon.
those
In our
things
def-
like that sitting around.
sure,
Also,
yeah.
in our defense, they were packed in so tightly, it was hard not to.
Yeah.
Where was the fire marshal? That's the question.
Totally.
I love it.
Well, Sarshan just defends Cecilia. Cecilia, your turn.
I would like to cast Shadow of Moil.
Awesome.
So if they mess with me, I will smack them. Can I point out to them that it was the altar? Or is that is arguing about building codes in action?
If you want to affect their behavior, it's an action.
Okay, well, I already cast Shadow of Moil, but I will just shout, "It's the altar! It's the altar!" Which is not a good argument, but I'm working up to it. And since I have my bonus action, I will go ahead and summon my axe just in case.
Great. Yes, Caliph, I saw that you did clairvoyance. You are watching all of this.
Oh. Well, we don't know that.
No, the characters don't know that. No.
Yeah.
That was
The
actually
pickle on the
clicking
back of
on
your neck.
That was actually from Sturge's character sheet. I was just trying to
Oh,
put up a spell to see what it did.
I see.
But yes, Caleb.
Caliph, yes, you are watching all of this. Okay, Sturge. Speaking of Sturge, it is Sturge's turn.
Surge is going to do an Arcana check first, also.
Okay.
26.
Yeah, you know all about flumps.
Nice.
You're not entirely. Maybe you played a flumph once in a play, and so you did a lot of research into them.
I like Sturge as a method actor. I never thought about that before, but it warmed
Yes.
my heart.
You lived for a 10-day as a flumph. Flumphs communicate telepathically. Though they resemble jellyfish, they are sentient beings of great intelligence and wisdom, possessing advanced knowledge of religion, philosophy, mathematics, and countless other subjects. Every flumph has a little fedora. Just saying. Flumphs are also very good creatures. When facing evil creatures, they tend to flee. They siphon psionic energy out of creatures, so they're often living near mind flayers and aboleths and creatures like that. They're technically passive parasites. They take only the mental energy they need. They don't tend to hurt what they feed on. Flumphs can sense the emotions and thoughts of creatures that they're nearby, particularly when they feed on them. Feeding on evil creatures makes them, gives them like pain and sickens them. Feeding on good creatures is generally positive for them.
What about neutral? Is that like getting your fiber or something?
It's like eating cardboard. Flumphs live in complex and organized groups called cloisters, within which each flumph has a place and purpose. These harmonious groups have no need for leaders since all flumphs contribute in their own way. Sturge has been listing all of these facts for the last 5 or 6 seconds, just very quickly.
Yeah, Aaron, you're frozen.
Yeah,
It's
my
funny.
camera, the light on my camera just went
Uh-oh.
Let's see if we can fix that.
It's funny you've encountered a cloister of flumphs in the cloister. All right. So yeah, you know all that about flumphs. They're generally good creatures.
All right. Sturge is going to try a slightly different approach and then think as loudly as possible about his dear friend, Caleb, the Lich, this terrifying Lich somewhere in this Tomb of Horrors, who will come into this sacred cloister and rain destruction on it. Just try
Okay.
to terrify them away.
You're gonna try and scare the flumphs away. Okay. Make a charisma check or an intelligence check if you prefer.
Very much prefer intelligence check.
Yeah, Aaron's internet is having some issues apparently.
My
so,
camera is being extremely weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I hear you though.
All right.
Yeah.
So you start thinking really hard about Caliph, and nothing happens.
Bad thoughts. Think bad thoughts.
Think bad thoughts. Whoa. Oh, there you go.
Okay, the flumphs get to go. Yeah. All right. So, first of all, several
Namaste.
flumphs
Namaste.
start flocking over to each of you. Why is... Oh, roll 20. Why? Why are you being difficult, roll 20?
Because roll 20.
Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do arrow keys. It's funny, like I'm trying to drag it and it's moving the whole map, but it's moving the map and the thing I'm dragging. So there's just no way I can coordinate it. Okay, several of the flumphs come over and try and grab Sturge with their noodly appendages. Here we go. So I think 8 and 7 don't hit. So these flumphs come over and they're like at Sturge.
Sturge nimbly twists out of the way.
To no avail. However, that's not all the flumphs can do. There is a third flumph, which also attempts to grab Sturge. 13 is not going to succeed, though. This flumph floats over here toward Rogar.
Oh, hey, sorry.
And crits Rogar with its noodly appendages.
A crit.
Wow.
Oh,
That's fair, I guess.
Slapped with a spaghetti. It's like being slapped with a spaghetti noodle.
It
Like
does a
critically in the
total.
eye.
the wet noodle.
Okay. I just want to make this clear. It does a total of 8 points of damage.
Oh,
Hey,
he's dead. Rogar's so dead.
And also,
Aye.
let's see. 7 points of acid damage, so total of 15 damage.
On a
Six.
on a
And then
crit?
I'm gonna
Wow.
need Rogar to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. And I'm sorry, what was the second part? The 15 points and then
You
what?
took a total of 15 damage, some of
Oh,
which
okay.
was acid damage.
God. All right. Oh, it pitted my armor, but that's fair. I just killed like a ton of their cousins. All right. Constitution savings throw. Here we go.
Right.
I'm rolling like shite today.
So our
All right.
videos are a little wonky right now, but when Aaron rejoins, it should look pretty normal.
Okay, Rogar,
Aye.
you are.
Awesome.
Okay, so this Flumph's acid gets all over you and starts
Aye.
seeping into your armor.
Oh, ow. Oh.
Okay.
Aye.
Oh, you should really only make the save at the end of your turn, but the acid starts seeping into your armor. Okay.
Oh, can I do that? Oh, can I use? I guess I have this luck thing and I never use it. Can I just? Is that a thing? Is that on savings throws?
I don't know
Aye,
how
yes,
your
it
abilities
is.
work.
It is. Can
Okay.
I'll just use a lucky thing and
Sure.
re-roll my Constitution.
Aaron's also sideways for some reason, and we can't hear her. so
Yes,
that's
I
weird.
got a 9 instead of an 8. Excellent. Perfect. Cool. All right.
Okay,
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, we can hear you now.
another
We can hear you
one
at least now.
goes for you with the tendrils. Ooh, 22 to hit.
Hooray!
Hey.
No.
Well, nope.
Dang it. Does 20? Oh, wow. All right. Does 22 hit
happening?
you, Rogar?
Oh, aye.
Okay. 5 points of piercing damage and
All
2 points of acid damage.
All right.
Okay.
And I cannot control my character on the map anymore, so I was gonna update my points on there, but I cannot.
I don't know why. It's configured to be you.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I had the wrong thing selected. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
This Flumph comes over and attacks you. Nope, that one doesn't hit.
Okay.
This one comes over and attacks you. 16 does probably not hit you.
No.
That's right. Overwhelmed by the Flumphs. Tomb of Horrors and killed by Flumphs. Okay, this one doesn't hit you either. This Flumph floats over here, and it doesn't seem to be coming for either of you. It's kind of like, and then it just spews out this putrid slime.
Oh.
And I'm going to need each of you, that is Sturgeon, Rogar, to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Just FYI, Twitch forces ads on us
Oh.
once every hour, so it's about to start now, and I cannot.
If you subscribe, you don't have to watch the ad. But if you do watch the ad, maybe this is a good time to stand up and stretch.
I think D&D's I think D&D Beyond's broken because it hasn't rolled me anything about it. You know?
No, it doesn't. It's not broken. It just hates you. It's totally different.
Oh no.
Okay, you managed to avoid being coated by this putrid slime.
Nice.
Okay, the Flumphs that are near Stong do not attack him. This Flumph, however,
Warrior pose.
is going to attack Cecilia.
What?
Yeah,
I am thinking extremely reasonable thoughts.
you very, very reasonably and very calmly summoned your icy axe of doom.
Listen, they were all red and weaving their tentacles. I feel
It's
like
true.
they started this.
They kind of. All right, 17 to hit you. Does that hit?
It hits.
Okay, 5 points of damage, 3 points of acid damage, and I'm going to
Okay.
need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
So 8 points total.
Yep.
And a Constitution saving throw. And also, they hit me, so I get to hit them back. So I do 10 points of damage back on them, and I do fail my Constitution saving throw. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yes. All right. So the acid starts seeping onto your body.
Ow.
Oh, does the Shadow of Moil make it harder for them to hit you?
Oh shoot, you're right. It makes me heavily obscured.
Okay. So I gotta roll again. So disadvantage. Oh, wow. All right. So he still hits you
Okay.
with the tentacles. The Shadow of Moil spreads around the Flumph and just tears it to pieces. It just perishes.
This wasn't what I was going for, but here we are now. What happens because I fail my saving throw?
Acid starts seeping into you through your clothes and stuff. You just
What does
got
that-
cut, you just
what does
got
that mean
coated with that.
mechanically?
It means you're gonna start taking acid damage.
Cool. Okay.
The
Like nice
mechanics,
description, but what happens to my sheet?
the mechanics
till my
are supposed to be that at the end of your turn you roll a
Got it.
save or you take acid damage, but I think this is going to be a bit faster.
Okay.
Okay, so Sarshan at this point, since he saw this Flumph attack you, is just like, oh, good, time for battle.
No.
And he's just going to attack one of those Flumphs.
Listen,
Yeah.
they didn't need to start stuff.
Look, he's protective, okay? So
like
let's see.
Protecting her from a panda bear.
Okay, but if a panda bear is trying
Oh
to
my
like
god.
bite
Okay,
you,
well, he crit
Oh,
a
no.
Flumph for like
Oh no!
30 damage or something.
There's no hope. Man, chat
Springs
really,
over the pew and
Not where
hits
the
this
Flumph gets
Flumph
it.
as well.
chat really wants the Flumphs to die.
Yep, he killed that Flumph as well. Splorch. Okay.
Flump with its wicked teeth on it.
Yeah, his sword is on fire, and he's like, "Ha ha! I shall slay you, terrible creatures!" Gah, gah. All right.
oh dear.
Okay, so
We're flumps.
yeah, these other Flumphs immediately swarm Sarshan, obviously. So let's just roll a couple of hits. None of those hit him. He's holding his own against all those Flumphs. More Flumphs come swooping in from the other side. Let's see. So, and this one,
They don't see me. Boop, boop, boop.
right? There's just this coursing globe of darkness there. This one is going to spray its fluids outward. So everybody within 15 feet.
Disgusting.
That is, Cecilia, Stong, and Sarshan have to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no, I hate those.
So when the
Yeah,
Raiders
I
came
know.
in, did somebody get advantage?
Oh, that's right.
Give it to somebody, whoever was first.
Well, I
17
don't-
dex.
Sure.
I don't think I need it.
I might need it on my next Constitution savings. throw,
Okay.
but-
Yeah, you all
Give it to
avoided.
Rogar.
You all avoided
yeah.
being sprayed. A couple more Flumphs attack Sarshan. One Flumph rolls a 1 and ends up flat, swinging around in the air. Like,
That's
wow.
That's just cute.
One Flumph does hit him, however, and he takes a certain amount of damage. Okay. All right. These other Flumphs are starting to drift closer to you all up there. These Flumphs are coming for Artemisia.
You just ignore me, Flumphs. I
Oh, they're
wasn't here
not
before.
gonna though. All right, so 3 Flumphs are gonna attack Artemisia. Here we go. Wow. So 2 of the Flumphs got tangled with each other, and they're
Nice.
like their tentacles are tying knots. One of the Flumphs, however, did crit Artemisia.
Jeez.
So, well, I mean, I'm rolling 24 attacks.
It's okay. I feel like she could survive 15 damage or whatever.
Okay,
Well,
so
I-
it's
healed myself before.
6 piercing damage and 3 acid damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Inspiration for Rogar from Mark Songs.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
And I think that's it for the flumps. So, Rogar, it is at last your turn.
Aye. All
So
right.
there's this pulsing evil altar in front of you,
Aye.
glowing violently red. It's obviously giving off this evil aura of magic. You have
Oh,
cast
shite.
dispel evil on yourself, so you can dispel evil at a touch. What do you do on your turn?
Oh. Well, I guess I'm kind of boxed into what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna touch the altar, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll touch the
All your
altar.
heart.
Spell
Huh?
slot
Well,
back for Artemisia from Daza.
So
Just
is
one
guess-
second.
Is my sense that the altar?
One
is-
second.
Okay.
Oh, I know what's coming.
Mm.
Yeah, there you go.
Are
I might
you
be reading
sure?
backwards on
Wait,
camera.
Are you sure that's what you do?
Yeah.
Touch the altar.
Well, all right. Is my sense that the altar is continuing to drive the flumps, or is it just that initial blast that sort of pissed them off?
Make an Arcana check. Oh.
Nice.
Very nice.
You
Natural
think
20.
that they are very upset about the doom unleashed by the altar, but the altar is not in some way controlling them.
All right. And then remind me, I mean, when I'm measuring, it's looking like each square is 5 feet, but is that accurate? Each square of the, okay. All right. I remember last time there was some like discrepancy.
The space
So-
that you're standing in is
Yeah.
5 feet by 5 feet.
Okay. I'm going to move up to, I believe, right there.
Not going
I
to
know
touch
I
the
might-
altar?
And oops.
Oh,
shite,
You
I didn't
know,
mean to do
every
that.
time in this dungeon, he's been like, "You sure you don't want to do that? You sure you don't want to touch that 4-armed gargoyle statue? You sure you don't want to poke around that dragon? Like, it's never a good thing."
Sure, you don't want to stick the Pegasus's
follow-
head inside
Yeah,
of
to
the.
stick a Pegasus head in this strange hole.
I,
Yes.
Never good.
We
It's
still don't
sort
know
of-
where the Pegasus went.
I feel like, I feel like the last time I touched it, it sort of caused all these problems, and I didn't know that touching it again would do any better. So I'm going to move up to there. I suppose I may take an opportunity attack from those couple of flumphs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Oh, aye.
5 flumps that are going to take opportunity attacks at you.
Really? There's passed by 2, I thought. Oh, because I left the 3 behind. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right,
So let's see.
that's fine.
AC 21.
Gross.
20.
All right, so one of them hits you for a total of 6 damage.
All right.
Tentacle wraps around your arm and starts burning you with acid, but you pull free of it.
Okay. Are you still rolling, or is that the total?
That's
6?
it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just one of the flumps hit you.
Okay.
The others
that's
missed.
that too. All right. Up to, so that's yeah. I just heard that. Sorry. All right. And I go up here, and I'm going to cast my. I'm going to use my divine channel divinity preserve life, which I can choose any creatures within 30 feet. It doesn't give me a limit. And I can divide up to 60 hit points between those creatures. And so I'm going to divide, like, I think there's at least 30 flumps within my 30-foot sphere here. So
And
I'm
what-
going to give each of them 2 hit points
Of healing or of temporary
Aye.
hit points?
of healing.
None of the flumps are damaged, though.
Well,
But
I'm going to do it
That counts,
anyway.
right?
Okay,
And
Yeah, just
I'm
benevolent act.
sure,
Aye.
sure.
In case any of you are hurt, feel the blessing of Sharinlar. Know that she is a goddess of life and love, and I am her representative. And I'm very sorry for the harm that was caused to your friends by the altar. And just like this like rosy glow just washes out from me over all of the flumps and kind of tingles over them. And hopefully they're psychic enough to, like, detect what the intention was, even if it has no effect necessarily.
Okay.
Chat has
Understood.
dubbed.
I mean, I would have columned emotion or something like that, but it only works on humanoids, right? And
Do you aid any of your friends who might have been injured, or is it just the flumphs?
I mean, I eyeballed my friends. They didn't seem too damaged, right? None of them seemed too.
I mean, Artemisia is down at 22, but
Oh my
down
goodness.
22 or down to 22.
down to 22.
Oh my god. All right. I'll give 1 point to all the flumphs. And 30 points to Artemisia.
How many?
30.
Here's
Okay.
a token of my appreciation.
Yeah.
But I'm busy over here.
I mean, it's it's the
I think
intent-
it's legit.
again, it's the intention,
Yeah,
right?
it's the
It
thought that
heals you.
counts. Yeah,
If
yeah,
you were
yeah.
like dead, if you were like at 0 hit points, that would bring you back to
Yeah,
life. practically,
exactly.
right?
Uh-huh.
So 1 point.
It doesn't happen to bring any of the fried flumps back to life, does it?
No, I don't know.
That's too bad.
right?
I mean, you can think really hard. It's like, oh, if those flumps were alive too, I would have healed them too.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody in chat, I do believe in flumps. I do believe in flumps. I do believe
Okay,
in
so
flumps.
cool. Totally reasonable, bro. Good choice. Let's see. Hold on.
So chat has dubbed the lightning bolt that killed all the flumps in the middle the frying.
Yeah.
If any of these
calamari.
flumps survive, they will tell this story to their children and their grandchildren.
Yeah.
Okay, so Caliph,
survived
you are
the frying.
watching this combat unfold, and it seems like Rogar might be on the verge of convincing the flumps to stand down, but that just won't do. So for everyone else, you see a skull appear floating over the altar.
Ah.
It's just like a human skull. It turns like it's surveying each of you, and then it just whoop, falls as though the magic supporting it no longer functions, and it touches the fiery blue glowing altar, which then explodes in a fireball.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna need Sturge,
no.
and it looks like Rogar to roll dexterity saves, please.
But you get the satisfaction, Rogar, of knowing that you made exactly the right choice.
So just for the record, Eric messaged me separately asking, would Caleb like to trigger the altar?
Just so we're clear, this is Emily's shenanigan.
Oh, it's all Caleb.
All right,
Emily,
Randy.
hold up.
My advantage on that one.
Emily,
the,
who tells Caleb what to do?
The DM, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my god, come on!
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Rogar.
Use your
Rogar
luck.
takes-
Use your luck.
I already used my the
Don't you have 3
advantage.
luck
over
charges?
someone.
Yeah, whatever.
Rogar takes 36 fire damage. Sturge evades the fireball. All of these flumps are toasted.
Oh, no.
Caleb was just trying to help you.
First the frying, then the
These
toasting.
devastating
Then
flumps.
the broiling.
So they just leave like these ashy remnants around.
Oh man. Oh man.
It's a flump fry.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. At least we have these 3 back here that are calm.
That one is also dead. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
I don't know why the ash scribbles are cracking me up, but they are.
Good.
This was once a utopia before we arrived.
Actions have consequences. And by that, I mean I blame the flumps.
You blame
Well,
the
I mean,
flumps.
now that we've killed
They
it
shouldn't have attacked you, clearly. It was their fault.
Really?
killed some of the cloister, I feel like, what about the ones who are left? Like, is this a sort of, you've killed the parents of the cubs that are too young to survive kind of thing? Like, what have we done to their society?
Or is this
We'll
is
help
the
them
moment
rebuild it.
of leave no witnesses?
Oh my god.
I feel
Asking
like
out of character. Asking very out of character.
I feel like
I thought it was
Kayla's just
Emily.
spoke in all our ears.
That was definitely Emily speaking. Emily and Caleb are suspiciously
Where's the
similar.
line?
Yeah.
I feel like they moved into this haunted church with the evil altar. They kind of knew they had an issue. It's like you bought a house and the building inspector's like, you're on a fault line that's full of radon, and also you have a natural gas leak. And you go, I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
All right, so that was 12 flumps, and previously 18 flumps have been killed. So that means 33 flumps have died so far. Okay.
Hey, we're over the halfway point.
Artemisia, your turn.
So first, because I don't remember to use it enough, not that it would have helped with the crit, but I'm going to say that that attack triggered her spectral wings, which she doesn't really sort of like remember she has still, but so like these great dragon wings came out and like protected her and weren't enough to protect her, and she's like, what, what just happened? Oh my god. I mean, she and flumps and being attacked and peeled, but so she's gonna try to find Cecilia and like lock onto her. Well, she can't see.
You can see this glowing mass of darkness.
Okay, well, so she can see Sarshan, I presume.
Yes.
She's gonna assume that Cecilia is
You can see Sarshan buried under a number of flumps.
near Sarshan. So she's in that general direction. She's gonna yell, "The golden raven's in the ring! What do I do?"
Ring!
What was that?
Earn the ring. Are you holding the ring up?
Well, I mean, it's on her hand.
Oh,
it.
ooh, okay.
Smash the
Moral
ring against the
quandary.
altar.
Do we blow
Oh, okay.
Artemisia's
Actually-
hand off?
Actually,
Probably not.
Mm-mm.
Actually-
Probably not. Would Sturgis fine? I'm not really gonna blow your hand off. Don't worry.
all right. Actually, Artemisia, you don't have the ring.
She stole your ring. She stole my banishment sphere, and she stole your ring.
Stomp checks his pockets real quick. Does he have everything?
Oh, I want the F-bomb. Oh,
I mean, we have one.
You can say the Forgotten Realms F-bomb, which is Tloon.
oh, Ploon. Okay.
Let's hear it with some emotion.
As much spit as you can put on that first syllable. Clune.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's gonna golden raven's in the ring. She's gonna hold up her hand. She's gonna be like, Ploon. All right.
Yeah.
so-
In point of fact, Rogar, your hand is starting to feel very, very warm. Not just because you were hit by a fireball, but the ring, the golden ring that you are wearing, is starting to glow very brightly.
He wasn't wearing it, right? He was carrying it.
And all I'm seeing is that scene from the Fellowship where, Yuli just goes, "Bolon!" and smashes the ring with the axe, and it just, all right.
Are you going to attack the ring with? All right. Well, you can
Throw
wait.
it in
'cause
the
it's
altar!
it's not your turn yet, anyway. So, Artemisia, so you shouted to Cecilia. You still have a number of flumps right there that are attacking you.
So I think that what she's gonna do is she's just gonna magic missile them because like she just kind of wants them to like get off of her. So she wants to go
Okay,
ping, ping,
okay.
ping, and just
How many
do,
magic
like,
missiles and at which flumps are they directed?
Well, so she's just gonna do first level, and so she's got 3, and there's those 3 that are right by her.
Just one magic missile per flump.
Yes. Yeah. She's ping, ping, go, 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 shoot.
All right, go ahead and roll me some damages.
All right, that's a 3. Starting from, come on, you get, there we go. This one, 3, and 2, and then 2. Go away.
Okay. All right. Yep, you seem to have injured them. They are not dead, though. They did not burst like balloons.
Would they
All right.
like balloons? Or would they just sort of sadly deflate?
Oh. They
Yes.
just like leak fluid.
Do they
and-
fly around the room like?
Stong.
And like dying bagpipes.
Okay. So
It's your
Stong has
turn.
been holding warrior pose, and he's listening to he saw all this happen, and he listened to his buddy Sturge, who said that the flumphs are philosophical creatures. So he's like, okay. He thinks real hard to himself. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And then he wants to imagine that the altar is like the mutual enemy of the flumphs and us. He wants to
Like
envision
this.
like the flumphs and us smashing it together.
Okay. Roll a charisma check.
Okay.
You're exerting your will. Mm,
Charisma, huh? Okay. Well,
that's not so bad. Okay, so the 3 flumps that you had previously kind of calmed, you hear thoughts back to you that go, yes, the altar, you're right.
wait. He imagines him smashing the altar, the flump standing back.
Okay, Sarshan's turn.
Okay, well I tried.
Really, really good effort.
It was a very good effort. It's
I
true.
think that's the name of this episode. Good effort.
It's still not too late. Okay. Actually, when he moves, I think he would move to chase them. Like, wait. So
That's cool. Go ahead and
give
move
that-
yourself.
Gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that might draw an attack of opportunity from that one.
You moved around him.
Yeah, on the right side.
Okay, yeah, so just 1 flump attacks you. They're furious flumps. Flumph. 18 to hit you.
That does not hit.
All right. Flumph. Okay, so that flump does not hit. Sarshan really needs some AoE spells. I'll consider that next time. Anyway, he's just going to attack a couple of those flumps, take them down, you know. Oh, yeah. Don't worry, friend Stong. I'll protect you.
Not what he wants.
No, Sarshan.
Yeah, he cut down the flump who attacked you. And also this one here. Oh. He's like,
These
"Ah,
are-
more targets than I have attacks on my turn.
These are friendly, but never. Oh, okay, never mind.
Wait, I can send out more Eldritch Blast if I do Eldritch Blast. I know what to do. All right,
Oh dear.
Cecilia's turn.
Oh dear. I'm trying to think of something I can do because I feel like by now she's worked out that Stong is like, don't kill them, don't kill them. And I don't really specialize in that. So I could banish 2 of them, but I don't think I need to be using the banishment sphere because she might jump back with it. So and I can't do another concentration spell. I might only be able to kill them. What was that?
Salute the sun.
Yes.
Okay. I am
Little Dark
going
Souls. Little Demon Souls.
to.
I just want to say Emily has been messaging me and she suggested that the next catastrophe should be boiling water.
Emily. You mean like a
There
bunch
you
of
are!
garlic and
answer
salt
that.
like dumped from the ceiling?
The
and-
answer is chaos.
Hey,
Why would
fried,
you
flame
tell
seared,
them?
and boiled. Hey, I just want you to
I
get
was
some
trying to
credit.
hide behind the DM.
Yeah.
What about like scalding garlic butter
Okay.
comes from the ceiling?
Can I reflavor my
Yeah.
fireball spell to be scalding garlic butter?
No, it's not too late.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, as
what
much
are we
as I want to believe in Stong's belief in this, the flumphs, they're all attacking Sarshan.
The fundamental goodness
So-
of the flumps.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Eldritch Blast on these three that are kind of in front of me. So one,
Technically, you
two,
can
three.
choose to render a foe unconscious rather than dead by
With-
when you
okay.
reduce it to 0 hit points.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I
take
would
it.
go. I would go with that. I'm a little confused on how exactly I do that with Eldritch Blast, but I'll pull back on my Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
So lowest was a 20.
Well, yeah, you hit with all three of them.
1, 2,
I mean,
3. So
Aaron's had a
15
long
on
week. We're not
one.
going to talk about the disadvantage with ranged attacks thing. All right,
It's
go ahead.
bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
It's 15, 12, and 15.
yeah,
If it
you-
makes you happy, I will use a Misty Step to move over here. Okay? And then I'm
No,
gonna get the
it's
three
fine.
around them.
It's fine. All right. Yeah, you reduced all three of them to 0 hit points.
But
did
they're
you,
unconscious. Yeah.
They're unconscious. Okay.
Stog, I just knocked them out.
Ah, the better for me to kill them.
No, don't make Stog upset. Just
What?
use the side of your sword.
I have too much flumph blood in my ears.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
All right.
so gross.
Sturge.
Not to be all teacher. Do we have homework? But I failed a Constitution saving throw. Do I need to do something in my last turn?
You just take a little bit of acid damage. Just 5
Just a
points of
tiny
acid
5
damage.
points of damage. Okay. Sort of regretting not casting that hit other one of my guys, but here we are.
Stung. You also have some lingering flumph acid and take 6 acid damage.
What? None of them hit me.
Oh, none of them hit you? Oh,
No,
that's
you rolled an
right, because
18.
you pacified most of them. Okay, never mind.
I love him.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm just trying to keep
alright.
the three alive.
Sturge, you are surrounded by the charred remains of numerous flumps. What do you do? The altar is still glowing angry blue, by the way. Emily. What does Sturge do?
Is she typing you like evil ideas?
Maybe.
Let me hold that thought for now and go back to what Sturgis. No,
Just like I cast control water.
no flumphs around.
There are no flumps immediately adjacent to you now.
Because they were toasted.
Yes. 'Cause there was a fireball that you dodged,
Garlic butterball.
and they did not.
And Sturge try and do an Arcana check on the altar, just to see
Yeah.
what Caleb do to
Go
it.
ahead and make a check.
24.
Ooh.
Okay, so based on the altar's behavior, you're pretty sure that when touched, the altar sends forth destructive slaying magic. And all Caleb did was drop a skull on it. It's just very dramatic.
Is there a way to neutralize it?
Dispelling magic on it might do that. It's very
Well,
powerful magic, though.
Sturge happens to have dispel magic.
Sweet.
All right. Let me see. Ooh, I can get this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a dispel check.
I just want to ask, because you haven't played Sturge much before, did you roll his portents?
I did not.
Ooh, you should do that. He gets
Wait.
to roll twice, and then he gets to replace them because he foresaw it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is Dispel Magic just says spell save DC 14?
Okay, so when you're attempting to dispel a spell of a higher level than 4th level, your DC, you have to roll a check, an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which for you would be intelligence. And the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
23.
Nice.
Jesus.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a save, not to. Okay, whatever.
Well, I mean,
Oh, okay, wait.
it's-
What should I click then?
Just the intelligence check.
Just intelligence.
yeah.
Okay. There we go. 18?
Oh. Well, it's 18 if you have advantage, but it's 13 if you don't have advantage. So,
Do you have a portent to use?
Yes. Do I just roll again then?
Roll
So-
2d20s, and you can replace any roll with that
Yeah.
d20.
and in fact, Sturge has 3
He has
d20s.
3.
Oh.
Mhm.
Ooh.
It's a secret godhood thing.
22?
So you okay? So
Or
you can
roll an
use-
18.
So basically, what it allows you to do is before a die is rolled, you can replace the result with one of your portents.
Oh, okay.
So I will allow you to use the 18 because you're not all that familiar with the ability. So if you use the 18, it gets you a total of 20, which is enough to dispel the magic on the altar. A skull of flame briefly rises from the altar, going "Rah!" and then it disintegrates as the magic unravels. Remember that you have 2 more portents. Each of them is a 2. So you can replace a d20
Excellent.
roll with a 2 at some point.
I'm sure that will come in very handy.
It could be
Cool.
the enemies.
Yeah, that he uses it
It's
for
any d20 roll from a creature you can see, I think. I think that's the
Okay.
limitation. Okay.
Flumphs, I have saved you.
They,
You are their new emperor.
they seem very, very glad. Okay, Rogar.
Really? Oh,
Give me my ring back.
aye. Oh, right.
Yeah, the ring is starting to burn on your hand.
Artemisia! I don't know how this got here. Can I take the ring off?
Yep, make Constitution saving throw.
My God, D&D Beyond.
Now it's still burning you. Take some damage. Take 6 points of fire damage. You can see little golden wings starting to appear on the ring, like wrapping around it.
So
And you can hear a voice in your head that says, "Come to me. I will make it all better."
Okay. That's kind of. Does it sound like Sharinlar?
It sounds like a woman. That's like Sharinlar, right?
Not exactly. Does it sound? Do I recognize the voice? I mean, I know Cecilia, so.
Okay, Rogar, I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh my God! Seriously? Like.
All right, what do you do on your turn?
Does it give you inspiration, by the way?
Oh, thank you, does it? I'll head towards Artemisia, I can get right there, and or I guess right there, because I didn't want to do opportunity attack. And I'm like, Artemisia, take off the ring. It's burning and it's talking to me.
Okay. You hold out the ring toward Artemisia,
And
and the world starts to shrink around you, and whoop, Rogard disappears into the ring.
Whoa.
Well,
And
that's
then
not good.
Artemisia, you catch the ring out of the air, where Rogard was handing it to you.
So she's gonna put it on.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it is your turn. You have the ring. You put it on.
Yep.
All right. It's burning hot. You take 6 fire damage.
I mean, Rogar healed her earlier, and this ring is very important to her. Okay.
Mhm.
So nobody's yelled at her about what to do about the golden raven in the ring.
Did I?
There's
Oh,
chaos going on.
I skipped the flumphs because I deleted the one who perished, and he was the one tied to the initiative. So these 3 flumphs are still going to attack Artemisia. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that real fast.
That's fine.
One of them got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Does that hit you?
No, she'll do shield.
Okay.
She did the wings earlier. She'll go back to shield this time.
All right. So yeah, the flumps are still like. Okay. And let's see. There's one living flumph here, and it's going to swoop over and attack Sarshan. Okay, this is the hero flumph.
Has Sarshan
Yeah,
made
it-
a lot?
It pokes Sarshan with its acidic tendril. And you hear a thought, I will avenge my family.
No,
They're not dead. Not
Hey.
all of them.
they're just sleeping.
Some of
All right.
them are sleeping.
All right, sorry about that. Artemisia, you take some fire damage. It is your turn.
Okay. So
These flumps flew over toward the altar,
she's gonna.
which is fortunately no longer glowing.
I mean, they're gonna get opportunity attacks, right? If she moves over to.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hasn't been a
Misty.
huge problem with you so far.
Well, and my shield's still up, right? Because it's
Yeah,
still open, but
I-
yeah. So
I think it lasts until the end of your turn.
Yep.
So, okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. They all.
shield. Okay.
No
So-
avail. One of them spun wildly in the air.
She's gonna yell at where Cecilia's spell is. That she took Rogar. They're in the ring. We gotta go after them. And then hold out her hand.
Oh no.
And that's what she's gonna do.
Okay.
She can't get everybody, and she doesn't think it's makes sense to just get Cecilia, or just Cecilia and Sarshan. She doesn't want to leave Stong and Sturge, so she's gonna yell it loud enough that maybe the others can get to her. So she's not gonna leave yet.
Okay. Stun.
I think Stong does hear you, but he's got like this priority in his head. He really wants to save the 3 flumphs at least. He sees them rush ahead to the altar, and at first he's like, no! But then it seems like they're okay.
Yeah, they're touching at the altar, but nothing's happening. It's just a blue stone altar now. No magic
Oh my
about
God.
it.
In that case, Stong wants to join them. And let's smash this altar. Let's do it.
Okay. Stong,
Yes.
yep. You get there, and you are going to hit it with your weapon.
Yes. I wanna I wanna show them that I'm one of them. I mean, did they hit it?
Yeah, well, they noodled it.
Oh, then I will join them in noodling the altar. but with
Okay.
my
I
long
just love
sword.
the description of the form touching to the noodling.
They moved across the room going like, "Floof, floof, floof, floof," and then they're like, "Woo," at the altar. Okay, yeah, you start hitting the altar. Sergeant Stern, he cuts down the last flumph here. And he looks over to Cecilia and he says, what's happening? He hops down.
Artemisia says the Golden Raven's in the ring, and she took Rogar.
That does sound bad.
We gotta
Okay,
go.
so just to like clarify what I know, I have the headcanon that she wants to kill Cecilia specifically. Is that did I make that up, or is is that something Cecilia knows?
She left it a bit unclear.
Okay.
Like, she offered to make Cecilia happy forever.
Right. But that was a lot of talk. I don't believe that for a second.
Sure.
Because I would say that, and it would be absolute horseshit.
Let's see. What would happen if I were making this offer? Horse shit. That's right. So Cecilia's undecided just at the moment, right? It's gonna
Well,
take.
obviously, I want to save Rogar. I just don't want to end all the universes in the process. So I think,
All right. Well,
I guess.
there's a moment of indecision where you're like, I want to save Rogar, but at the same time, I don't want to fight the Golden
Is
Raven.
it the best way
already.
to save Rogar?
What to do? And this dark rip in reality appears above the altar, and a dark mist extends outward like a burst of black energy. And I'm gonna need, let's see.
I think in this indecision, she's gonna shout at Artemisia, "We can't fight her. Like that is not a good plan. We should not go in thinking we're gonna fight her." And then rip up in reality.
Okay.
Kalith, is this because you're coming over
all
finally?
right. I need Stong and Sturge both to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Dirty 20.
Good.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say not enough.
Oh,
What did Sturge get? Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
going like
Great.
Rogar now.
Sturge, you
no!
take 50 necrotic damage.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Stong, you
guessing
take
this is Caleb.
20. You take 25 necrotic damage, Stong.
25 necrotic. Okay.
And you feel a very familiar spell as your body starts to wither
This is
and the
what
moisture
killed
be
you.
sucked out of you.
Yeah.
And it is at that moment that Kalith arrives.
Point of
Is
order.
there-
Is Emily playing Kalith and Sturge now?
Well, Sturge is now down.
Oh god.
Oh.
Sturge is very much down.
Oh no! Oh,
Kalith has
no.
appeared there and just drained the life out of those three flumps.
Oh,
They're all
No,
dead.
I was gonna ask if I could like roll something to just grab at least two of them, just throw them away. But okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lot of
Artemisia,
problems.
slap back for you.
could
from
appear
Smirker.
out of a misty rip in reality, or you could appear in the midst of a horrid wilting spell. What do you think Kalis would do? That's
Or
right.
wilting spell.
It's on brand.
She stands upon the altar, half skeletal and the other half like a wasted, emaciated version of herself, clad in black with her bone sword. Welcome to the game, Caliph.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
And you can queue us up for our break then, Yang Yang.
You know, chat named those 3 flumps.
Oh no!
I
Do
did.
you wanna
saw
know?
that.
Love
That's-
and
I
hope.
voted for that actually, which is the ultimate DM troll. Anyway.
I saw that chat had named them, which is why I asked Eric if we could.
Hey, I want to point out there are 3 flumps that are not dead because Cecilia knocked them unconscious with her Eldritch Blast.
There were
Nice.
3 more that were over by Artemisia that
Yeah,
don't have
but
X's. There was
They got
there's
Right.
synced. Yeah.
That's right. They're still up too. These flumps.
Do they want to go into a ring and do a rescue mission? Maybe. I guess she's evil. They can't suck her energy out of her brain.
All right. Put us on
Woof.
break.
All right.
Can we go back to terrible traps?
Don't go away, everybody.
See you in
See you
10.
shortly.
No.
And we're back. Hail and Wilmette. Welcome to the second part of Tomb of Horrors. Calith, the master, or shall we say, Dark Mistress of the Tomb of Horrors, has emerged in the most epic and dramatic and, well, murderous way possible. Meanwhile, the sisters are considering what to do to rescue their friend.
I just looked at the map, which looks like one of my son's preschool drawings.
Oh, yeah,
This is a dungeon scrawling right here.
There we go.
There we go.
absolutely.
That's who we are. That's what we do.
Yes, on brand.
1 second.
I thought he was gonna draw something. Gonna
Yeah.
put a little stick figure
Oh,
stick figure
sneeze.
family.
Sign it with his author name.
God sneezes and another flump dies.
Little Eric with a backwards E.
Oh, my God.
We need a
All right,
magic eraser
um,
stat.
Rogar.
Aye.
Sure enough, you find yourself in a temple to Sharinlar
Oh.
with a golden pool before you.
Aye.
At first, you wonder if it's actually liquid gold, but it's just water, and the interior is golden painted, so it just reflects like it's golden water.
Ooh, but you had that horror nightmare with the golden pool people put their faces in and it melted and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, aye. Oh, I actually forgot.
That
about
was deeply upsetting. It is never
Aye.
gonna leave me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It was
man.
meant to be. Anyway, so
blocked
you
it
are
out.
in this temple.
Thanks for the
Aye.
You're
inspiration.
chanting and singing.
Aye. This is aye. It's good to be home. I mean, I'll. Do I recognize anyone close by? Can I, like?
Well, there is a female figure in a robe, a golden robe near you. And she says, "Oh, Rogar,
A female
you've come
dwarven
back."
figure?
No,
Oh.
she's taller than any dwarf you know.
Hey,
And she
welcome,
says,
Raiders.
Hey, Raiders.
Hey!
Evandale just raided us with 14 people.
Sweet.
Does that mean that the next person gets advantage?
Mhm.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm just gonna check there.
Okay. So she looks to you and says, I had hoped that we would have a moment to speak. And you see that
Aye.
under the hood is Cecilia's face.
Oh. 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 Hello. You must be the Golden Raven?
That is an interesting name that you have for me. Yes.
Oh, I
I
didn't
am
come up
she.
with it. But
I am
So-
Cecilia, the Witch of Destiny, and you are Rogar Battlebairn, the chosen of Sharinlar.
That's me. And have you? So you've heard of
I always
Sharinlar
liked
this-
you, Rogar. She
Oh,
steps a little. She steps closer to the pool, and kneels down and puts her hand in the water.
so then, if you've always liked me, maybe you'd consider not undestroying my world. You know that there were a lot of like very nice people and and dwarves and other.
You perished so long ago. I feel like I never really got the chance to know you.
Well, that's my point. Like, there's this whole world of people that you haven't got a chance to know. Like, if you destroy all the
Rogar.
worlds, there'll be nobody to get to know, right?
Rogar, there are
Aye.
hundreds of worlds that have perished without anyone getting to know anyone in those worlds. What
Aye,
makes
that's a
your
shame.
world any different?
Well, perhaps it's not different, but it's, mine, and I'd very much like it back. And all the other worlds too. I think
So, what you were saying to me
Aye.
is that you are the center of your own universe.
No. I am saying
You consider your world worth saving because it is yours.
because it is in a way ours. Why are you destroying all of these worlds?
I am not destroying anything. I
Oh,
am
thought
simply
you
setting aright the multiverse. My world is the first world. Your world,
So you are
the
the
world that
center
you
of the
came,
universe.
the world that you came from is but a variant of my world,
Oh, it's a very lovely variant, though.
in your opinion.
Well, but also consider the fact that, you seem like a very lovely person, I'm sure, but you may seem very happy, if I may say. And when you consider that the other Cecilia from my world found love and friendship and happiness and started to grow.
Of course.
Okay, I changed my mind. Let's go in there and mess her up.
I feel like somebody from
Cecilia.
chat needs to give Eric inspiration for that laugh because that was great.
Cecilia of your world found love
Aye.
and companionship and friendship.
Oh, aye.
Oh.
I think she's,
like
I
if
think she's a
it's
happier person for it. Certainly from when I first met her, she was very,
She was very herself.
Well, she just had a hard time
She was
trusting,
very.
as I sense that you do. And perhaps if you had a chance to have friends and find love, then you'd be happy and begin to not need to consume worlds to fill maybe, I don't know, an emptiness inside of you. Just
That's so judgmental of you, Rogar. I thought you were meant to be the compassionate, loving one.
I am, and that's why I care for you. I want to see you happy and to find
No.
love as well.
No. You want to see me changed. You want to see me filled with something you perceive me as missing. It is
Well-
not the same as wanting me to be happy.
What would make you happy?
I think you make me happy, Rogar.
Oh, that's sweet. Well then, restore my
Here.
world, and we can go have a nice ale together. There's
She
this really
reaches
nice
deeper
pub.
into the pool and pulls out a mask, and she says, "Put this on."
Oh, I didn't think that's probably the best idea.
Of course you don't.
Saw your witches?
You have not faced your shadow.
Well, actually, I have.
You have seen your shadow.
Aye.
You have fought your shadow, but you
I-
have not faced your shadow. I
Defiant
have faced
face.
mine.
Oh,
You consider her to be me, but you are
Okay.
deceived in the ways of shadows.
oh.
Put this on, and you will see the truth.
Can you just tell me the truth?
It is something you must feel in that heart of yours.
Well, I mean, if you perceive the truth, did you have to put on a mask to perceive it?
I know the truth.
Well, then tell me the truth.
This is the truth.
Oh, that's a mask.
Exactly.
Still don't show.
Rogar's very confused. Do you call masks truth here?
Now I see
don't-
why you did not survive long in my lifetime.
No.
Oh.
Well,
So, well, I
just
want to
remember-
underscore this is not Cecilia. I feel like Cecilia would say yes. You have to put the mask on to see the truth. But continue.
Yes. You must put this on to see the truth.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
Still not Cecilia.
But since you have chosen to be defiant and to lie to yourself,
Oh no, I'm not choosing that.
you are. She crumples the mask in her hand. She says, "Do not forget that I offered." And she tosses it back into the pool
Oh, okay.
and then waves her hand, and you find yourself hurled out of the ring world. And you appear back in the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's good. Look, problem solved. Now we can burn the ring up.
Cecilia and Artemisia are arguing like, do we go in? Do we go after him? And then he just boom, reappears.
oh, hello. I was just talking to you, but not you, the other you. And oh,
Okay.
I told you she's in there.
That's why we have to destroy it.
No.
oh. But then if we destroy it, how would we get our world back?
I mean, I'm hopeful there's a solution that doesn't involve convincing the megalomaniacal chronomancer who thinks she's me to do the right thing. I'm hoping we don't have to do that because I think it might be impossible.
I understood half those words, but I think
Sarshan raises his hand. I hate to intrude, but and he points up at where Caliph and Stong are standing off at the front of the room.
Oh no! Okay, that's more pressing. Can we head that way? Or are we on initiative?
Before they head this way, for the love of God, can I get an action?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. This is it.
No, I
This
need
is
to
it.
talk more. No, go ahead.
No. It's not about that. I just really want to make this happen. Anyways, so Stong sees his friend Sturge and the Flumphs all like just crumple from this spell. And he looks up and he sees Caliph in front of him, and for a second he's confused.
I'm
But
just
then
going to delete all the blood because we don't really need it anymore. Anyway, go on. Yes.
He's
sorry.
going to run around Caliph to the other side of the altar, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds, level 2, on Sturge to heal him for 14. And then he wants to prop Sturge up and
You
be
just
like,
going to let him do that, Caliph?
"What? Not her turn, is right?"
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, but she knows this certain spell that might be a thing.
Oh, I see. Dang.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, she counterspells your curative spell.
Can we see that? Can we counterspell or counterspell?
I think she's out of range.
What is the range of counterspell? I'm not gonna lie, a counterspell
60
fight
feet.
60 feet. Yeah. I don't
'Cause
actually know how
Artemisia
Wait,
far we
60
are.
feet?
Well,
Is
well,
that
okay,
60
first of
feet?
all-
Oh, she's in range. She's in range. I counterspell her. Counterspell.
okay.
Yes.
First of all, is Sturge like dying, or is he just down?
She's down.
It's down.
But he's like stable.
He's got to make throws.
Yeah,
he was making death saves.
Oh. Actually, she's gonna let Stong heal him something so that he's
Okay.
Okay. So she doesn't
Stable.
counterspell. I don't counterspell, right?
right.
Yep.
Cool.
So then Stong wants to prop Sturge up and then point him at Caliph and say, Sturge, you should try to reach Calith's heart. You should talk to her.
You were doing this just so you can make me like talk to myself.
Yes, absolutely.
One of us was using the DM as cover to be evil chaos gremlin. So this is what you brought.
Only you can reach into Calith's heart.
Unfortunately, he is so parched, all the moisture has been sapped out of him that he can't really talk properly.
Oh, but doesn't Sturge know thieves can't get you talk with your hands and stuff?
Does anyone else speak thieves' cant?
Doesn't Caliph? No.
Kayla's a lich of unending knowledge. How has she not learned every language?
Some knowledges are beneath her.
I mean, I've got a water skin, but I bet that's like another turn. You could just drink this bowl of water elemental command. I don't care. Anyways.
Okay, well, all right. So, first of all, I got to program Caliph so that Emily can manipulate her token. There we go. All right.
Sturge
So
definitely
yeah,
has a way
Caliph
with
is
people.
there, and she just kind of watches you heal Sturge, and Sturge's like, he holds out his stump of a hand toward Caliph. Sturge isn't doing a lot. Okay, so we're gonna go to Sarshan because we're just back in initiative order. Stong just went, Sarshan's turn. So he holds up his flaming sword and he presents it toward Caliph, and he says, Cecilia,
Yes.
what
What?
do we do?
We convinced Caliph to calm down, and also I have to wait for my turn, but I want to smack the ring out of Artemisia's hand. Like
Great
smack
plan.
Artemisia's hand and make it go flying over to those flumphs.
Great plan. Second question, how do we do that? All right, Cecilia, your turn. So you smack the
First,
ring out of
Smack-
Artemisia's
and
hand.
I don't want to touch the ring. Like she's holding the ring out. I just
Well,
want to smack.
she put it on.
You put it on? Why'd you put it on?
Burning hot, taking fire damage.
Ugh, you're gonna make me cut your hand off. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm
Just one
Artemisia.
finger. Maybe all the fingers. Because it's hard to aim an axe.
It really is. I would chop off her whole hand, possibly part of her wrist. And while theoretically Rogar can fix that, I hate to make extra work.
Well, that's the only reason why extra work.
I mean, I'm a practical woman. What do you want from me?
I think you're talking
Okay,
to the wrong
so
person for practical.
you put the ring on. This is okay. So we have a lich to deal with. I'm gonna just like give you such a look, and I'm gonna jump over this. Not jump, but like clamber over, which I hope Cecilia can do because I can do this pew, and I'm gonna go for a persuasion check and just be like, Caliph, none of this is real. Man, I don't remember what. And this actually is probably true for Cecilia too. I'm like, what would convince Caliph to stop being a very powerful lich? Balls, nothing. I am gonna say, you're under the sway of the Golden Raven. This is all fake. Don't you hate that?
and you are under the sway of Merkel. You don't want to be under the sway of two people.
I
If you
rolled
want
a
to-
16.
Oh.
So it's not my best persuasion. I am
Wow.
very distracted by this ring problem and the fact that I have not actually sat down and talked to Caliph. I feel like a bad friend.
Emily, what happens?
Oh, I know it's fake.
You know it's fake?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, I guess we're going home then.
why? I mean, you guys can go. Okay, look. I didn't really want you guys here in the first place. Why did
Wow.
Why do you think this place was built the way it was? It's not because I'm laying out a welcome mat to say come in.
Feel like, not to brag, but this was built this way because an alternate version of me thinks this is a good way to trap you. And it seems like she really hit the nail on the head.
Yeah?
So you just want to be here and be her little lapdog? Is that it? Be her little minion? Her little, what are you? The Witch of Death? The Witch of Destruction?
Dread.
Ooh.
Either of those sound pretty cool, honestly.
Stong is listening to this back and forth, and he's like, "They both have good points. What do you think, Sturge?"
Until she shows up. Until she
You're not
shows
Sturge,
up
Eric.
and wants to like have another pair of wings or something. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
you
right.
can't guarantee that she's gonna stay here.
I
Let
forgot
you
that.
Stay here.
Caliph, do you know where she got her wings?
Oh, from me, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
ripped them right off of you.
Originally, right?
Yep,
I
that's what
can always
happened.
make myself- I can always make myself a new pair. Actually, I have a couple times already.
Wow, you've changed, I think.
Have I really?
Stong's like, "She's got a point. Caliph hasn't got a point."
Okay.
So everything you want is here. There's nothing that it
Are we-
cannot provide.
I mean, I have someone to talk to. She holds up her book.
Oh gosh.
You shouldn't be talking to books. I feel like we all learned this lesson. Did we not all learn this lesson?
At least
Okay,
I
She's
did.
looking. She's looking
I
at Stong.
did not, Sturge says.
Yeah.
My
What does the
precious.
book
It's okay. It's okay. I know what he's going to say, because he only says what I tell him to.
What? Who's in the book, Caliph?
Oh, it's Aiden. He's not in
Whoa!
the book.
What does this book look
you
like?
turned him into a book.
It's kind of brownish, a little cracked and leathery looking.
Oh.
The pages are strangely thick.
Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Okay. Can
Stong's like, "That's good
I-
craftsmanship. Did a good job."
Oh my goodness.
look, okay, guys, it's not that I don't appreciate this. I do. It's great. But like I'm happy here.
You're happy helping her destroy worlds for vague references to power.
They're not vague references to power. I actually have power.
Yeah, I know, but she's got more. Does that? Wow. Okay.
She's not trying to be a necromancer though, so I am currently the most powerful necromancer.
Guys, do we have any idea how to get through to Caliph?
Rogarus wants to reach over and touch the ring on Artemisia's hand again and think, let's make a deal.
Whoa.
All right. First thing that happens, 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, Artemisia, you take further fire damage because you're still wearing it. You take 15 fire damage.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, your finger is starting to melt. So, Rogar, you are sending a message to the Golden Raven.
I'm like, bring me back. Let's make a deal.
Okay. Rogar disappears.
Can Artemisia follow him?
You try to follow him and nothing happens.
No.
Are we switching to that, or are we still
Nope.
trying to convince Caliph?
Still talking to Caliph.
Okay, is it possible for me to make an insight check to see if there are things I remember that might be motivating to Caliph besides big necromancy power?
Sure, make a
Because
check.
I'm hitting a wall.
Yeah, make a check.
Cecilia is sort of hitting a wall. I rolled a 14.
All right. Emily, how does the 14 suggest anything that Caliph values?
Ask her why she's happier here.
Ooh. Why are you happier here?
I mean, no one's hunting me. Or, I mean, they can't find me anymore.
Except for us, Sarshan says.
Arshan,
Oh.
hang on.
Right.
Who's hunting you?
Yeah, maybe a god?
Kalis. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's a good reason. That's a
I mean, it's not just that. It's, I know necromancy is not really such a good thing, and it can hurt people. But if I'm a necromancer here, this is all fake anyways. So I can be as powerful as I want, and I won't hurt anyone. That's good, right?
She's got a point.
You're not wrong. You're safer here. I'm gonna walk a little closer. You're right. Whoever's chasing you, I don't think they can get to you here. And you're right. If this is all fake, you don't have to worry about who gets hurt. But if you stay here, you're helping her, and she is hurting people. And, arguably, if you do the necromancy on bad people, the net effect is good. And you're not an enchanter. So,
Enchanters are the worst. I think Stalin wants to jump in on that, and he'll say, before I met you, I actually thought all necromancers were just bad. I was always, wondering about, consent and, whose body it was and stuff like that. But, I think you've really changed my opinion on necromancy in the years that we've known each other. And I feel like, if you did that for me, maybe you could do that across the realm.
But if I go back, Merkel will find me. And there's only so long I can run before I have to put on the crown of thorns. And then I'll be evil whether I want to be or not.
What if?
What am I supposed to do about that?
Sarshan goes, yes, at least in this world, she has a choice.
Arshan, shush.
I'm sorry, Cecilia, but I sympathize with her.
I'm going to look back at that. That's a conversation that we need to have, I think. But right now,
Wouldn't you like to have a choice, Cecilia?
what? What?
Golden Raven has been saying this whole time that it's inevitable, isn't it?
Well, then if it's inevitable, it's not really a choice, is it?
Exactly.
She set the
You like to
game.
have a choice?
She set the game, she made the rules, and they're not fair. She says if we follow what she wants, then we'll all be happy, except that is horseshit. How am I supposed to be happy going off living in the, what did she say? The halfling afterlife?
Halfling heaven, Sarshan
Yeah,
says.
halfling heaven. that sounds like a place where I guess it would be great to lounge around and do nothing, except also the entire time I'm there, I would know that everybody I ever knew was dead.
Or enslaved.
Yeah, that one too.
What if
Kenneth,
there was
I
a
don't-
way to hide you without the Golden Raven? Or,
That-
failing that, what if there was a way we either killed the god of death or made you into a god so you could defend yourself?
Yes.
I
There
mean,
are options.
yeah, that's great, but do you know how?
Can I make a religion check?
Sure.
Yeah. Yang Yang has ideas, but what would Stong know?
Dang it, Cecilia doesn't know things Aaron knows. But
10.
you know what? Actually,
Oh, I
Man, if
inspiration.
only Rogar was here to do a religion check.
you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? You don't know what I rolled. It's all in my head. So I'm going to say I'm
Nice.
gonna roll persuasion instead. And I'm got a 27.
Oof.
Thank you. Who's a god now, Merkel?
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna say Caliph. Gods come and go. And I feel like this god in particular, if I'm remembering the stories right, is pretty fragile. We're with you. He can't get to you if we're with you. And if he tries, then we'll all go down swinging. And if you want to stay here, if that's the choice that feels right, okay, I understand. But you know this isn't real. And you'll know that what is real is in a lot of danger. And we could have fixed it. Maybe we will fix it, but we will miss you. We missed you the whole time you were gone. And we were all very worried. And we trusted you because you're badass. But we worried. And maybe this isn't the best place to come back. Maybe you want to stay here where it's safer and it's simpler and you can be everything you want to be without all these other threats. And I do kind of know how that feels. But I hope you come with us.
Okay, first question, where are you guys even going?
Okay, so for starters, we found this grove in the Feywild that she can't get to because it's warded against the Archfey that she ate. So that's a good place to start. But then we gotta figure out like a lot of stuff. We're not strong enough to fight her. We're not sure how to hide from her, and we don't know how to fix what she did. But I feel like all of those things are very possible, particularly if we have someone smart and good at research. And if we figure out a way to hide from her, that's gonna hide you from Merkel too.
And
Also, you know, Sturge would love to smack Merkel.
And also, what do you think's gonna happen to you once the Golden Raven is done with the rest of us? Do you think that she'll continue to let you live in this dream? Think
Please
about what
remember
you
she's
would do
alternate
if you were
me.
her.
Oh no, it's boiling water from the ceiling.
Caleb is gonna pull out her book. It's like, Aiden, what do you think?
The dog's not next to Cecilia. I was like, looking over and be like, is that really Aiden?
I only
think
want
so.
you to
It
be
smells like it.
happy, Caleb. If this makes you happy, then you should do it.
You know, it really doesn't help that I tell you what to say.
Also, if you become a god, then you would be more powerful than you are in this place. Also, killing Merkel sounds excellent.
Does.
I hope you forgive my editorializing.
Like deep down, Caleb knows like there's no way she's gonna kill Merkel, but she's also like she's torn. So.
Part of me's like, I think he's already been dead a couple times. But I honestly don't remember. But you know what? Like, that's just the reality. Gods die all the time. It could happen.
Does Caleb know a way to like make it so that if they fail, she can just like come back here and hide again?
No.
I mean, I feel like if you signal the Golden Raven and say, hey, well, I don't know if hey, I want to make a deal is the right words, but if you signal the Golden Raven, maybe also make a deal.
Suddenly we're
We
all
could
making
probably
deals. Golden Raven, me.
Aaron is like, you could probably do that. So it's like, traitors.
Can you guys do something for me real quick?
What's that?
Eric, can Caleb like open a portal and bring some skeletons over?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this what we're doing?
She's gonna bring over 3 skeletons. 2 are slightly elvish in appearance, and 1 is like half orcish. It's like,
Mhm.
Do I admire the stature?
Does
Of the
this one have a
skeleton?
little skeleton hanging around it? Never mind.
no,
No.
it does not.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, what?
Are we the
What-
same
what?
height relatively as these skeletons?
You are exactly the same height.
Oh
These appear to have been very lovingly rendered from what Caleb imagines your skeletons to be.
Oh, you made these. Oh, we missed you too.
Yeah.
It might reassure them to tell them that these are not their actual skeletons.
I think they know that's not their actual skeleton.
Felt confident.
I don't know. You are
me
the
in this
smartest of
room?
all of them. They might. Who knows
Oh
what
my
less
gosh.
powerful minds think?
All right.
Question.
You can't hear Aiden speaking. Aiden
okay.
can only speak to Caleb.
Okay.
Caleb,
It's
what's
a
happening
telepathic.
with the book? You guys having a combo?
It's very unenlightening.
Cecilia seems much stronger now than ever before. You should be careful of her.
I don't like this book.
You know what? I don't think I need to be careful of her. Because if I'm being careful of her, that implies I don't trust her.
Do you?
Weirdly enough, yeah.
You are wiser than I. Perhaps you're right.
All right, Caleb is going to write "shut up, please" into the book. Okay, that was getting to be a little much, Aiden.
Stalin wants to pose his skeleton like warrior pose, and then Stalin's gonna be like, "Hey guys, look!" And he's also gonna strike warrior pose next to the skeleton. You did great work, Caleb. The scale is amazing.
I did my best. I couldn't see the actual skeleton, so I kind of had to eyeball it, so to speak.
You really must study our bodies a lot to get it so accurately.
Can Artemisia go in the ring yet? She's gonna try again.
Yep, the ring has stopped burning you.
Oh, phew. Okay. So of course, when she'll be inside it, so it'll be okay. She's gonna be like, oh, the minute I go inside it, it's gonna drop to the ground, and Cecilia's gonna take it, like axe it or something.
Give me a little credit. When it drops to the ground, I realize you and Rogar are gone. I'm gonna curse a lot, but I am not gonna throw it in a lava pit or chop it in half.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna shake it real hard till you fall out. I'm not totally sure how the ring works.
Keyleth is going to
Scream
order
into
the
the ring.
skeleton. Keyleth is going to order the skeletons to now follow the directions of the person whose skeleton they are.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so she's not in the ring yet because she wants a skeleton, and then she'll go in the ring. Oh! The skeleton. Can the skeleton hold the ring for her, so it doesn't have to go on the ground?
I mean, it's gonna do what you say it needs to do, right?
It's like the most proper skeleton you've ever seen. Like the posture's just impeccable.
I do know a way to hide from the Golden Raven.
Okay. That is good news. Where did Artemisia and Rogar just disappear? Oh my god, I think we found that ring again. Okay, I want to know how we hide from the Golden Raven, but I also want to make sure that they're both safe.
Artemisia, you went back in the ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with it, and it's on the skeleton's hands. The skeleton's just like standing there.
So, all right. Stong, Cecilia, Sarshan, a very injured Sturge, and Caleth are standing there.
Also
still
some
conversing.
Skeletons.
Also some
Are you
skeletons.
skeleton twins?
Hey, I was describing the skeletons first. Then I'm going to say also Stong and Cecilia. And okay. So, so Artemisia, you go back in the ring and you find the study completely ransacked and destroyed, as though some great battle has taken place in there. And you find Rogar's crumpled body amongst all of the destroyed furniture.
Oh no. If she casts a healing spell on him, does it do anything?
At first, you think that he's just not breathing, not alive, but yes, he does have faint breath, and you can cast a healing spell on him.
Okay. Should I roll or?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Usually I have these queued up ahead of time. And she's going to upcast. And people were busy giving Artemisia spell slots back, so she's going to upcast to 4th level. So lots of healing for Rogar.
Got show up. No.
Yeah. All right, sorry. There. 29.
Okay. Rogar, you awaken.
Oh, Artemisia. Oh,
What happened? You went in the ring without me, and was she here? Did she attack you?
I tried to convince her to free Caleth, but she said I threw away my one chance and attacked me, and I managed to summon Sharunlar, and she intervened and chased her off at the last minute, but I failed.
Well, I mean, weren't you worried that Sharunlar wasn't like around at all? So that's good in one respect.
Oh, aye. Unless it was like ring Sharunlar. Oh.
This dimension is so confusing.
Yeah.
This is like part of me just went, oh no, is this real Rogar?
I know,
This is
right?
very much
I
something
assume.
Rogar would say, though. He's like, I don't really
Yes.
understand how this works. So
Rogar, what's the word that so we know that people are real?
Oh, pineapple.
Wait, does that trigger his thing?
That's your thing.
And then I disappear and
You take
I'm-
Artemisia because she's with you.
Well, I don't know if I disappear if I'm inside the ring.
This is a wonderful question.
yeah, it
How
would
did-
still function inside the ring.
Oh.
God.
I don't think I would because then Artemisia would be able to tell you what happened, so I wouldn't touch her to take. I have to make contact to take her with me. So I'd be like,
okay.
"Oh no,
Disappears.
Oh
We
no.
really should get another word.
Is in retrospect, having that do two things is a little problematic. Oh,
Lessons learned.
Okay,
it seems
well,
so good. Just keep it tiny. We have the same password for everything.
Artemisia is gonna take like just a minute while she's still in the ring world when Rogar's
D&D
gone,
password manager. Anyway,
and see if it feels like it's hers again, and she can like maybe make it less
yeah,
ransacked.
it doesn't feel like the Golden Raven's influence is still on the world.
Okay.
It does feel kind of numb, like you don't have as close a connection as before. But yeah, you can piece furniture back together.
Oh, your world got spooked.
So she's not going to take a long time to do that. She's going to jump back out.
Oh my God! Stop going in there! Where's Rogar?
He went in there. I had to follow him, and it was a good thing I did because I had to heal him. But then he said the well, because I wasn't sure if it was him, and so I had him say the word, and then it triggered him.
Oh
so-
no. Okay.
I guess he's so
So he said the secret word.
yeah.
Ah, excellent. That's Sarshan speaking.
Why is that excellent?
Well,
I mean, he's safe. There's that.
it means he's safe.
How do we
It's
get
good to be
back?
safe.
Do we have a plan for getting back? Because I think Skaha was something,
Your-
something, mumble,
your-
mumble.
Your mother was going to transport us back.
She's outside the
I mean,
tomb, right?
the Spear Witch was going to transport us back.
Ruan is outside the tomb.
Sarshan's like, whew, nailed it.
Good job. Yeah, Ruan is. I don't think Skaha didn't come with us. She's still back in the grove.
Ah,
But I don't remember what the plan was because that was a long day that we did that during.
Rogar,
Aye.
the magic deposits you 5 feet in the air above your little pond.
Uh-huh.
You splash down.
Ah.
Skaha is standing at the edge of the pool, and she looks up at you and she says, "Where are my daughters? What happened?"
Oh, I funny thing. I accidentally said the word that brings me back here, and they're still back in Kaelith's world. And I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to convince Kaelith to leave, but I don't know if she wants to. But they probably.
And you abandon them immediately?
Oh, I did not abandon it. It was an
Curse a
accident.
dwarf. Ha! She stormed off.
Okay.
All right, so all right. Have you successfully convinced Kaelith to come back with you?
Caleb, are you convinced? Oh wait, you were gonna tell us. How do we hide?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well, Kaelith, your memories are a bit fuzzy. It's like you have your own memories, but then you also have the memories of the Witch of Dread layered on top of them. And it's difficult to sort them all out. You think you're going to need some time to consider. Maybe if you get free of this place, which is constantly forcing the Witch of Dread identity on you, you might have better luck. So what I'm saying is, mechanically, you should leave and then you will be able to parse your memories there.
Let's go.
Okay.
So, but you control this whole place, right? Like this whole tomb that we're in?
That's what the Flumph said. You were the tomb, and the tomb is you. It wasn't the Flumphs. I think it was the Flumphs.
Yeah,
They said
this
a lot of things.
kind of like the appendix, though. It's hard to get out of. It's just kind of.
It's like the appendix. Okay.
Okay. To be honest, I kind of just told it to be difficult, and I didn't look at the details, so I don't know how you guys got in. So you guys kind of have to show me how to get out. I don't.
Can you just like use your mind to make like a staircase that goes out to the roof from here?
Caleb, the quickest way out from where you are right now would be to walk through the smoky archway.
Is that a murder archway, Caleb?
Well, it's not going to kill anyone.
Did she say
Okay.
she knew where that led before she just jumped in there? Oh, she's back. Oh, hi, Kayla.
Oh no, that's just me moving back safely. Before she goes, there are 2 more skeletons that she hasn't summoned yet. One for Sturge and one for Rogar. She's just gonna, bring them in.
I love these souvenirs you brought for us from your gap year.
However, this occurs to you before anyone walks through that archway. There are other certain effects that might happen if they go through that archway.
Like what?
Just as in other locations around the tomb, the mist that obscured this archway can't be penetrated with any sort of vision or magic. You're thinking of this as people are kind of heading toward it. If a character moves close to the archway and asks about it,
What's up with this archway?
Glad you asked.
it's one of those sneezes that took a second.
Well, as you know.
It's cool.
The
We
stones
covered
don't
for you.
glow. The skeleton, of course, misleads the party. Any character passing through the portal enters a room where their gender and alignment are reversed by a powerful magic. You mentioned that, and then everyone's like, hang on.
Caleb, what did you do to this place? This is nuts.
I told it to be difficult. I told it I didn't want you guys coming here. And I didn't. Because you make things difficult for me.
Oh,
But it
well,
would
I'm sorry
teleport them
to
out
do
to the
that.
front of the dungeon.
Okay, I'm just going to lay that back.
This isn't the portal, however, where they walk through and it teleports them to the front of the dungeon, but teleports all their gear into your treasure room. So they arrive naked at the front of the
Wait, you
dungeon.
have a treasure room? Can we raid it before we leave?
Yes.
Is the treasure real or is the
Yang
treasure?
Yang's playing Stong
A
Surge now.
loser.
Yeah.
I got a rep Sturge too. I grabbed that what's it thing for Sturge also.
All right, Keyleth.
Well, so Artemisia
I
has
guess
the
if
dimension
we're-
door. So
It specifically says all living matter which goes through the arch will be teleported to Area 3, which is the front of the dungeon, while non-living matter is teleported simultaneously to this other room, meaning that characters stepping through will appear at the start totally nude, whilst everything else with them will go to the
Whoa.
crypt. Parentheses, cruel, but most entertaining for the DM.
Whoa.
Thank you, Gary. Thanks so much.
I feel like that's the subtitle of this entire dungeon. Cruel, but most entertaining for the DM.
All right,
Caleb.
you are.
If nobody hugs you when you're a child, is that what happens? Is this what happens?
Yeah, the Tomb of Horrors is what happens.
Caleb,
All right, so yeah.
can you personify this dungeon into like a being in front of us so we could like beat the crap out of it.
How about we just punch a hole in the wall? Can we punch
Yeah.
a hole in the wall?
Just like
Is
put a big
this
face in the
is
wall that
this-
we can just punch.
Is this an exterior wall? I'm just asking.
A load-bearing wall.
It's
Have
not.
Wait,
Load
not a
bearing
load-bearing
wall.
wall.
Where's the nearest
Bearing
exterior
statues.
wall? Oh, I'm looking at this map. It looks. Oh, well, that's a rock fall, isn't it? I like the idea of punching a hole in the wall.
Dimension
Ceiling.
door. Like we just have to figure out
Ceiling?
a direction, and then Artemisia
Okay.
can dimension
So,
door people through.
Caliph, you know about a couple of things about the dungeon that they have not discovered. First of all, in this room with the 3 chests, that is this room here, did the map move, hopefully. There's a secret door that leads down into that corridor,
Did not move.
that little crawl space. Yeah, I gotta be on the objects and tokens layer, I think. So there's a secret door that leads to this crawl space, and you can take the crawl space back to the entry hall. That's probably the quickest way out.
I mean, do you guys just want to leave? I guess we can just leave. Want
Yes.
to?
If I could punch the dungeon in the face and leave, that would be the best of all possible worlds.
I'm pretty sure you took the dungeon's face with you, right? You have the green devil head.
I do have it. That's the dungeon's face? Okay. It's gonna get Stong takes it out and he just punches it real quick, then puts it back in the bag. He takes the stone arm and punches the face with the stone arm, and then puts both back in the
There we
bag.
go.
Sweet.
Why
Do
you
you
hit
say
yourself?
why are
you hit
Yeah,
yourself?
There we go.
This dungeon.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Caliph goes,
Hitting
ow.
yourself. Anyway.
Oh no. Okay, we don't want to punch Caleb.
Caleb goes, ow.
Fair.
You're the face
Fair.
of
Everyone looks over at Caleb in horror, and she's like, just kidding. All right. So you leave the dungeon. You find a
Yes.
ruin out there. He says, oh, you're back. Where's Rogar?
Rogar went home early.
He said pineapple, didn't he?
Yeah, we need a different word.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
But he's safe.
So many people, doppelgangers
Assuming-
and stuff, have probably figured.
I mean, assuming the spear witch is still cool, still being chill about stuff, he's safe.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I have the ritual to send us back. You see the cloaked, hooded figure that was waiting outside the dungeon is looking over at you. And now there are several cloaked and hooded figures that have joined that one.
Okay. Are they all ruin, or is this?
Ruin says, oh no, they've been gathering for the last couple of hours, actually.
Okay. Caliph, do you know what's happening?
Does Caliph know?
You know, you've occasionally seen these folk before. They are cultists of some sort of creature called the Occluded One.
Oh, yeah, the included one.
Oh, I just assumed that was you.
And one of them steps forward and says, have you brought us the Occluded One's presence? Have you brought us the Avatar?
Caliph, are you sure you're not a god?
If I was, I wouldn't be here anymore.
The Occluded One is not taking petitioners right now.
The
She
robed
is
figures
in
reach into
seclusion.
their robes and pull out these long, metallic-looking whips. And they're like, we shall take the Occluded One from you.
Okay,
If it comes to
Ruin.
that.
cast really fast.
Ruin's like, well, it's a ritual. It takes like a full minute to cast.
We'll start now.
Okay.
Stong's got 6 flumphs in his arms.
That's
and
right.
He's just like, oh no.
Do you loose the flumphs at the cultists?
I wanted to take them back to the sanctuary, the Fey Grove, and give them a better life. But
Well, you can,
Oh, God.
why don't you give them the choice? Why don't you say you could come with us, or you could like?
There you go.
okay. I mean, you could, yeah, you tell them that and we'll listen to them. What did they say?
What did you say to them?
Do they want to kill cultists or come to the Fey Grove?
Are you you're talking to the Flumphs?
Yeah.
The Flumphs say they don't seem evil. We only destroy evil things if we must.
They're not evil cultists. What?
They are neutral cultists.
How close are they to us?
Let me just I'm gonna put you out here, just
Fair.
outside the tomb. Sturge is still marked as being dead. Hold on. I gotta fix that. Oh man, come on, roll 20. Cooperate with me here.
Do we lose Sarshan or just drop his token? Is it narratively important that Sarshan's not there?
No,
Okay.
I just
Carry
dropped
on.
his token somewhere.
That's fine.
It's here somewhere. Oh my god, roll 20. Stop it. Jesus. All right.
Because I'm wondering if they're far enough away, put a sickening radiance between us and them, they won't want to come over here. And if they're
Yeah.
not far enough away, I'll cast
Just-
enemies abound and one of them will start killing all the others and then we can leave.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just dropped Sarshan's token somewhere. I don't know.
Don't
where
worry
it went.
about it. He'll
So-
find us.
You enemy them and I'll force them in. And then they'll just have like a little battle match cage.
There we go.
There you go. I got Storm Sphere too, so that can stack
yeah, there
on
you
top
go.
of Sickening Radiance or something.
We didn't get to punch a dungeon, but maybe we can mess up some cultists that want to take Caliph.
You can't have her.
We're very jealous about our friends.
The occluded one must come with us. It has been foreseen.
Oh, what about our skeletons? Should we send those?
But I decided I
No,
don't
those
want
are-
that anymore. I don't want that anymore now. Well, I kind of do, but I
Wow.
Caleb,
All right,
Mixed
so
I
signals
kind of
much?
want to be a dragon too. I'll admit it. So.
Mixed message.
All right. They raise their whips as though to attack. Are you doing your Sickening Radiance thing?
I would love to do a sickening radiance.
Fantastic.
Although I do like this idea of enemies abound and make them all fight each other. So maybe that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'll cast enemies abound on this guy in the back.
Okay.
So he has to make a intelligence saving throw.
All right. Oh, hey.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Nothing happens if he shakes it off.
The minds of the servants of the occluded one cannot be occluded.
Oh my god.
Okay, Ruan, how fast are you going here? You gonna try
It's
something
like-
else, Stong?
Wall of
Need a
force.
few more seconds.
Wall of force.
Well, of course.
Okay.
You can draw it, huh? All right.
Yeah, go ahead and draw your wild force.
Put him in a box like a bunch of mimes.
Okay.
It's gonna push them all inside,
Yep.
and then there's a ceiling.
So their whips all start smashing into this wall of force. They say, "No, the prophecy must be maintained." They're flailing away at the wall of force to no avail.
Tell us the prophecy.
No, it is a mystery only for the occluded one to unveil.
I mean, she's right here.
Yeah, Caleb, tell us the prophecy.
And then one of them says, "Wait, I have the blessed power of the occluded one." Starts casting a spell. Ruin says, I got it. And the reality starts warping around you. A thin green beam springs from the hand of one of the cultists, striking the wall of force, which it starts breaking apart. cast a disintegrate on it.
Oh my god.
But it's too late. The cultists come for you, but you are whisked away on the winds of magic.
We get to take our skeletons.
Well, the skeletons, I'm not sure if the skeletons are actually creatures. So if they count as possessions, then I think you're good.
They're definitely possessions.
Undead always count as either possessions or as creatures, depending on what's most helpful. All right.
Oh, nice. Wow.
No, I mean, I made that up, but it
nice.
sounds reasonable, doesn't
Yeah,
You're
it?
the
does. I
GM.
like
You
it.
said it. Now it's canon for this
Yes.
game.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure if we comb back through all the sessions, Aiden and his bag full of zombies probably got to teleport at some point. Probably. Let's say so.
Yeah, that does seem reasonable. Okay, the magic whisks you away and you find yourselves. You awaken in the magic circle in Dark Dance Manor.
What? But that's not right. Oh my god, what is happening?
Wait, this is like back in actual Westgate.
Okay.
Is it actual? Like,
Is it
or
all
the-
like burned and like?
Yeah.
Is Caleb still a lich?
Good question.
No,
Good
Caliph
first
is back to
question.
normal.
Do you guys have your
It's your first question? All right. Yeah, no.
Good
Do
first
I-
question.
Are the skeletons there? Are the flumphs there? Is there a dungeon face and an arm in my bag?
Yeah, do they
The,
have skeletons?
No, those things are not there.
Oh my
There are destroyed skeletons, and you see Skaha stabbing a spear at Lilton up here in the corner.
What is going on?
And you see a frozen Mirren standing on top of her earth moat.
Which
She time jumped us.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, this was the dream. Is Lazar there?
No.
Oh.
And that's all the time we have for tonight. So come back next week to see if it was all a dream, if the world has been restored, how things will shake out. Dun 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 dun.
If this is all a dream, I'm gonna be so angry.
We're skipping
Yeah.
next week
Okay,
'cause of
spoiler
the
alert. It
flumphs.
wasn't all a dream. Jesus.
Okay, thank you.
Thanksgiving is next week. Right?
Oh,
That's right, we're off next week.
So really,
Go
when
be
I say
thankful.
next week, I mean like after the Thanksgiving holiday. See,
But this
we
is
in
a
America,
cliffhanger. It'll drag you all the way
America-
over to December.
we in America have this tradition of celebrating this particular holiday that no one else in the world does. So
Canada has one.
you-
By slaughtering and
October.
killing
They just do theirs in October.
thousands
Yeah,
and
exactly.
thousands of helpless birds.
right, like we slaughtered and killed hundreds of thousands of helpless people. Yeah.
Oh,
so we're
It's
off
gotten
next
real
week.
dark real quick.
We're off next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. I have been Eric Scott DeB, the DM of this campaign. Constant downer, always bringing up the dark stuff. See you in 2 weeks. Take it away, Aaron.
I'm Aaron M. Evans. You can follow me on Twitter at Aaron M. Evans. You can listen to me on a podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit, with B. Dave Walters and Trevor Bettis, which you can find all the places you can download podcasts, although there is no new episode this week, just a warning. And you can watch me on this channel on Concentration Check on Mondays at 1:30. And I forgot to figure out what the next bonus Extra Life Concentration Check episode is, but I will figure that out fast and I will post it on our Discord, which you should join. And you can listen to me on Champions of Lore, where I talk about the lore behind our sponsor, Idle Champions of Forgotten Realms. Check them out at idlechampions.com. Woo!
I've been Rhiannon Held. Check out my books and indeed all of our books, many different kinds for you to try. There's the Amazon widget on our Twitch page, and dungeonscholars.com has a little bit about everybody's different books, so you can find something you like. Tonight, thank you to our moderators, Shay, Meyer Doug, and Rumpus and Pirator.
Hi, I'm Ying Wang. So, we don't have a charity to highlight for the month, but right now, Desert Bus is going on, which benefits Child's Play. And so we're gonna actually raid their channel right after this. I think they raise about, I don't know, anywhere between 500,000 to like $1 million each year for Child's Play. And it's like a week-long charity that they do using the game Desert Bus, and they have a lot of great auction items for you to bid on in order to help reach that goal. I believe at one point I saw they even had an original Time Warp magic card up for bid.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is like super rare, super pricey. So yeah, we'll check them out after that. But also right now, as an extension of Extra Life, Phoenix Dice's discount code is still going on. So if you go over to Phoenix Dice's website or you use command !Phoenix Dice, you get 10% off your order. 20% of that order will go towards Extra Life still. And today's like the last day. Tomorrow it will be done. And then your order will also apply towards the Christmas sale, which you'll get like a bunch of freebies. That is it for me.
It's your turn, Emily.
Oh, I keep waiting for Steven.
For Steven.
I've been Emily Tank. Thank you all for watching us and letting us make such good friends with our skeletons.
Definitely.
Please
love
can
that.
we keep them? Please.
Yeah,
Promise to use my
skeletons.
skeleton responsibly.
Oh yeah.
I'll take it for walks.
Well, as long as somebody casts Animate Dead every day to maintain the control of those skeletons, I guess.
Thanks, Caleb.
Yeah, I've been Henderson. Thank you all so much for watching. And again, Extra Life is over for us. It's still going on. I'll let Lauren Obo, Obo Lauren, sorry, Lauren Urban, it has an awesome stream on Friday. I'll put a link in there, or you can check out our Twitter. There's a link there to it, but where they're all Dragonborns, and she always runs a really fun and funny campaign, so I'm sure it'll be an awesome one shot. But that's for Extra Life, so check that out. And
That is just to chime in. That is part of Codename Entertainment, which is the people who do Wild Champions Forgotten Realms. They're doing their Extra Life Day of Gaming, so that is a wonderful jewel in their lineup because we love Lauren and Trevor
Yes.
and all the people involved.
and
But you can stick up the rest of it too.
yeah.
And I think, oh, sorry. But real quick, I think also Desert Bus is doing an Idle Champions giveaway, once they reach a certain dollar amount donated. So it's all related.
Oh yeah, the Champions, Extra Life, it's all awesome. And then and I just threw a link in the chat for you, so you can just check out all the amazing people: Jennifer Kretschmer, Trevor Betis, the folks from Three Black Halflings, folks from the Other Side of Suspicion, everyone who was involved. Carney Sideshow, check out his stream, it's really awesome. And A Filthy Quest Line, check out their stream, they're really awesome. So thanks again to all of them.
Filthy Quest, a filthy lot.
Yeah. And then you can join us over on our Discord to chat about all the crazy stuff that happened in the last couple of episodes here, and just lots of writing encouragement, life encouragement, hobby celebration together, and all of that fun stuff. So come on over and join us on our Discord. And everybody, we're off next week again, but we'll be back a week after that. And until then, everybody, stay scrawly.
Amazon's about to force it out in 3 seconds. 2, 1.